Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of New to Weeaboo. This is number 104 for August 23rd, 2023. I am Nemesis, and I'm joined by Alcatraz.
Hello.
As the usual. A couple things. Let's see, I know the Scott Pilgrim anime got a trailer.
Yeah.
We talked about it a little bit briefly, but yeah, it's got a trailer now. It looks interesting. Might watch it.
Might, yeah.
Apparently, Zom 100 got, well, by the time you hear this, it'll already have passed by, but Zom 100 got delayed again.
Oh.
Another episode delay.
Yeah.
That's a fun time. But other than that, I've kept up with most of two of the things we watched for the last episode. I haven't actually kept up with My Happy Marriage yet. I kind of lost track of time.
I've been keeping up as I can with Zom 100.
Yeah. Until you can't. Because there's no new
delayed.
episodes.
Yeah. Got delayed.
And of course, Genjutsu no Yohane, because,
Well, you have to. Like you are obligated to.
Yeah. Watch this for as soon as I can on Sunday. When it comes out. So, yeah. Beyond that, anime-wise, there hasn't been a whole lot of news that I've been seeing.
Not that's crossed our desk.
Yeah, nothing huge. I guess there was outside of the thing. The Comic-Con just happened. I know the Witch from Mercury book sold out like crazy.
Yep, Natsukomi.
It's one of those, hey, good job, Bandai Namco. Look at all this money you could have got.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more or less a semi-official book because it's made by some of the people who made the anime. So it's like, oh, look, there they are in wedding dresses and whatnot. So I was like,
yes, but that's just up for interpretation, though.
Namco, you idiots.
But that's just like your opinion.
And yeah, it's I think pretty much all I can think of off the top of my head. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just move into the topic for this week, this bi-weekly thing.
We have a very special episode.
Yes, this one, we went off kind of a little offbeat because we're doing an indie anime, and it's a single episode because the rest of it's not come out yet.
It hasn't been made yet.
Yeah, because they're crowdfunding it. It's called Volicia of Pluto, Vapor Trail, Another Age 2006, I think. I think that's the whole thing. Yeah, it's an odd one so far. Again, it's an indie anime, so know that what you're getting into. Don't expect high budget.
It's indie.
It's very indie.
It's very
shows
indie.
It's indie. You can tell watching it. And the good news is apparently they've already crowdfunded episode 2. It's already been funded fully. It's still technically another few days for that to go, but yeah. It's a single episode, but also there is a lot of weird stuff going on. Some of it is hard to talk about just because it's like, I don't even know what's it is.
Right. God.
But, okay. So you got Akio Hoshigami and Ayano Umiyasoe, right? Two girls who met in middle school. And they form a fast friendship and everything. They're like in
friendship because they run.
Yes, they were like in a track club or whatever, track and field club or something like that. They're running. Akio messed up her leg or ankle or something, and then basically was, "You're not going to run again."
Yep.
And so move forward a little bit to high school, and they're still friends and everything. And then apparently Ayano's got some weird things going on. She has a sister who's a teacher.
Yeah.
As well, and yeah, it turns out like there's some weird thing going on because like her sister made her a meal that like had God's remains in it, whatever the heck that means.
Yeah, like they don't explain
also,
that.
Vampiric thing,
sort of.
It looks like
because of teeth.
Yeah, teeth and the whole biting scene.
Right, but then that's it
so far.
Right.
But then she stabbed herself, and there's a robot. And
Big Mech.
And the robot's there to fight a thing that's going after the Fire of Life, was it?
Yeah, you have like the Fire of Life, and you have the usurper that is trying to, like a big monster.
Yeah, and they have to fight that because if it gets the Fire of Life, it's all over.
Everyone dies.
Anyway, Akio somehow gets drawn into this, even though apparently it's a bad thing. They don't explain why it's a bad thing or anything. It just is. And then things go weird, and then apparently Ayano's going to sacrifice herself because she has to burn in this fire thing, and then Akio's like, nah, and they pull her out, and then the mech burns away because it was a replica, and then they got a real mech, and they use that to defeat the monster, and then something happens to Akio, and that's how it ends. It's strange, but intriguing.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
Also, Akio and Ayano have a very, very clear, not so friendly friend. It's not such a just friends thing.
It's not just friends. Not so friendly. It's very friendly.
It's very much a not just friends thing.
Yeah,
for sure. There's a bit where Ayano she like kind of kisses Akio, but also then bursts away in a ball of fire.
Yep.
At the same time, it's like,
because that was
after what just happened.
Yeah, because that was after she sacrificed herself.
Because Ayano also disappeared for a bit.
Yeah.
It feels like there's a lot that's going on. It's one of those very much, it's an introductory episode, so there's a lot of things that are clearly not explained yet. Probably somewhat explained over the course of however long this winds up being, if it all gets funded.
Right.
I want to see more of it, though.
Yeah. You said it's strange but intriguing. That's a pretty good way to do it. Like we mentioned earlier, it's definitely budget. Example for us here on the Western, the second episode has been funded. It had a goal of 1 million yen, and that's like $7,000.
Yeah.
So that's not a lot of money. It does show, you can see it in the animation. Definitely the big fight was a lot more effort put into the animation.
So it's like effort.
I wouldn't say effort, but yeah, more budget, more time spent there.
They clearly skimped on other scenes so they could really put a lot more into the fight scene.
They've got X amount of time to animate, and they're gonna put that time. It's not like they didn't care. It's just you don't have a limited
waste
resource.
Your budget on a walk cycle.
Exactly. You have a limited resource, so you got to use it wisely. So, but you can definitely tell that they're having to do that due to budgets. But they still pulled it off, I think. It wasn't bad animation.
No. You can tell it's a little less money. You can tell there's not a lot of money in it. That's for sure. It's not their fault. It's animation is expensive, period.
In fact, I would actually say that from what they're raising to do these episodes, I think they did a pretty darn good job for how little they had.
Remember, a lot of these things with crowdfunds they're not just going off just $7,000.
Yeah.
They're going to be using a lot other money, probably from private investors or something, but still not going to be a lot.
Just not charging for personal time, kind of a thing.
Who knows exactly? But regardless, there's no way in hell they're doing just $7,000 per episode.
Yeah. But still, if that's all that they're trying to fund for, that gives you an idea that how much they've got to work with. So I think they actually did a pretty bang up job with what they had. I would say some of the pacing is tough.
Yeah, there's definitely some weird stuff. Like there's definitely some couple scenes where it's like, wait, did we just snap back to? Is that a flashback? I don't know.
Yeah,
it snaps all over the place sometimes. I'm not sure if that's intended to just discombobulate you as a viewer, or if it's like just kind of again, there's only so much money and we have to kind of move along.
Yeah. They're particularly, I think we're talking about the same one. It seems like a potential flashback, but it's kind of short and it kind of jumps around, and it's hard to tell exactly what we're looking at. But it's not all that. It's not that bad. But yeah, I think the big one is that they set up this world, and I'm very intrigued as to like, what are you going to do here? What's actually going on? There's some interesting ways you can take it, so I'm definitely intrigued and would like to see where they go.
Also takes place in 2006, which is a time. I mean, you see one of them like straight up there's a flip phone, because iPhone would not come out for another year or two.
Yep.
Japan would take like another 3 or 4 years before you even got widespread adoption.
Yep. Flip phones, fancy flip phones that have the little screens on the back too. I didn't even get one.
Well, the other thing is there's like a set of rivals, so to speak, although it's one of those self-proclaimed type of things.
Yeah. You're my rival.
Sora Yamada and Honoka Sato, like Honoka there was running against Akio, but it's like, we're rivals. Like, I don't run anymore. I guess we're friends now. Okay. But clearly there's a rivalry because we see a bit of a little montage where it's like, I got a 57 on my math test versus your 54. Haha.
Yep.
That sort of thing. So it's kind of odd. So far, those two haven't done too much, but I suspect they will be down the line. There will be more for them.
Right. Watch they get their own mechs.
Or something. Again, it's a singular mech right now. The art style itself is pretty cool looking. The thing is, yeah, there's definitely influences.
Yes,
There's definitely some heavy influences.
2 right off the bat.
Gurren Lagann is one big one. The mech looks like it's wearing Kamina glasses one shot in particular. It's like, yeah, okay. There's a lot of very Trigger-esque styling.
Like star-shaped flashes and stuff like these big stars and things that Trigger really likes to do.
Other things, Evangelion is definitely an influence because, the mech kind of looks, Evangelion-esque.
Well, and the big monster that they were fighting with the teeth and that whole sort of thing really feels like, some of the angels.
Oh, yeah, there's the other thing, which is Akio receives a key from the older sister, a key to Ayano's soul.
Yep.
And then when she has to stick it in her chest, and it's like, this is very Revolutionary Girl antenna right here. The kind of pulling something out of her chest thing.
Yep, except backwards. We're going to put it into your chest now.
No, she pulls something out afterwards.
She rips her soul. Yeah, because she sticks a key and then pulls some bright glowing orb out.
Not surprised. Like I said, Utena is very influential in the Yuri genre.
It is very influential.
This is a Yuri thing. It's definitely, again, it's definitely something that I would watch while you can.
While you can.
But again, don't lower your expectations a little bit because, again, it is an indie thing, and this is not to besmirch it or anything, but
no.
It just has less money. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like there's less money in it, so it's like it's not going to look as good as a lot of other things. They don't have big name voice actors and so on and so forth. So
yep. Curb your expectations.
You can see there's a lot of passion and soul in it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're definitely trying to do something, and I would love it if they actually got picked up for hey, here's some money, make it actually happen.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
That would be really freaking cool. Apparently, the person who's doing this has done a few others.
Yeah, I saw that. So
all under the same name, Vapor Trail.
It's like
there's Vapor Trail in there a lot.
Yeah, but this seems to be the first one that's actually getting a continuation.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Supposedly, if it's funded, it's supposed to come out in winter 2024, so early next year. So it's going to be a bit, but not that much. So we'll see. I don't know how long. I suspect something like this is either going to be probably 3 to 6 episodes. I'm not sure. I can't read most of the information about this.
Yeah.
I don't know how far they want to take it, but I'm not sure how. Yeah, but
it seems really interesting, and I'd love to see more. And I hope they get more funding, and I hope if people listening to this watch it while they can, even though it's already funded, they could always use more.
Yeah. I don't know if you can fund it if you're not in Japan. It's on Campfire.
Yeah, it's on Campfire,
which is a Japanese funding website. I don't know if they allow for
international.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's an allowing. Funding. It's one of those things. I would imagine they'd be happy to take your money, but it looks like there's actual physical rewards, and that can create a headache.
Yeah, that definitely can.
Unless you there's something as an international buyer, you understand that you can't get it, or because I know Bai sometimes supports it.
Sometimes,
I know that someone actually bought some stuff from Campfire through Bai. Bai said, yes, we can do this stuff because we know that this can be
right.
We know some people really want to give money to these things, but they can't because
they're attached to physical rewards and prizes and things like that can get weird with laws and local regulations.
Yeah, so it's a weird thing. It's not really a prize because you kind
of right, but it's similar. It's like
regardless, it's a part of it's just a headache of now we have to pay for international shipping for and that's that will cut into our Campfire budget. Yay!
Yep.
No, I don't know. It might be possible if you can. Great. If you can't, sorry. But yeah, it's one of those things. I don't know. I'd love to. I'd have to look into it and see if I can at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other thing is, it's only available to watch on YouTube until
end of the month, right?
Yeah, August 31st, and that's in Japan time, so it's likely August 30th for most of us.
Yeah. So you got 11 days?
Yeah, that's why I try to... I wish
if
it wasn't for the schedule being what it was, I probably would have tried to hit this earlier. But it's just kind of one of those things, I just want to at least talk about this before it was gone.
It's still technically there.
Yeah. Still there as of now. It should be, at least as we're recording, it should be when this episode releases. And it will be for more than another week. So Hopefully you can catch it before, and if you miss it, sorry. No doubt though, someone's gonna have a it somewhere on their computer because it's not difficult to get stuff off YouTube.
Right.
Cough, cough.
Right. There's probably gonna be, and then since this more has been funded, it's gonna pop up in places elsewhere once it's done. So
we'll see how it all plays out in the end. But
see how it pans out, because I definitely would like to see more of it.
I enjoyed it, but yeah, there's not a lot to it. That's the thing, because it's a single episode.
It's a single episode.
It's a little longer than a standard length TV episode. It's 32 minutes total with and there isn't really a OP or ED of any sort.
Yeah.
It's just there's credits, yeah, but they're pretty quick and quiet.
Yeah. Not a huge amount of people working
one thing,
on
of course, is that thing is like we see Akio's skin splitting open the ends. What's that about?
Yeah, that's how it ends. Her arm splits open and then cut to black. Cut to credits.
Yay.
That's the teaser to get you intrigued.
Fun.
As if you weren't already. But yeah, a lot of things going on. It's kind of messy. You can definitely tell it's budget, but there's a lot of soul and passion behind it. And
I like it.
I want to see where it goes.
Yeah.
I want to see where it goes.
Because, yeah, there's one of those things, if you judge an anime solely by its single episode, then, like...
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of anime where it's like, I don't know what's going on. By second or third episode, I know what's going on.
Yep.
I think.
I think. And I see what's going on. Get to the end of the third episode. I didn't know what was going on. I have no idea what's
going on, and now I'm scared, but also intrigued. But it's definitely, yeah, again, it's worth watching. Again, if you can and you want to, if you can find a way to give them money,
sure,
go for it. I think I would love to. I gotta see if that's possible.
Yeah, there's just some weird logistics.
Not really much else to say, honestly. Yeah, again, this is a short one.
Sometimes that's fine.
Because there's not a whole lot here, just because there's not a whole lot to talk about, really. It's got some cool character designs. It's got the cool mech designs. There's definitely some style. They definitely really put their all in the mech versus monster fight.
I think the first mech, you can. That's another one.
More of a boxy.
Rather boxy, and the initial fight scene, you could definitely, okay, so time and budget was a thing there. It looked a little bit simplified for the fight. But then the second mech showed up and went, a lot more time was spent on this one.
Yeah. The other thing they have, there's like these the Mikos, the priestesses, who like are helping them through some sort of network thing. It's like, you need a weapon. Here's a weapon. And then, wait, this new mech, we can't do anything.
Yeah, that's actually a new concept. Thank you for bringing that up. I totally forgot. But that's a concept I haven't seen in other ones before. Yeah. They have that team of priestesses helping from the outside to interpret the will of the pilot or pilots.
Yeah,
to influence what's going on, to add things and things.
Well, Akio was a sole pilot in the first mech, and then she, I guess, rescued Ayano. Now there are two pilots.
Yeah.
Also, Ayano had a burning like blue fire on her head in one point, and then that's also we saw the splitting too.
Yeah.
So it's like, yep, something happened.
Yep, something definitely happened. Well, yeah, and something about, like, getting a wish. Oh, and the dude.
Yeah,
the dude with the white hair who's watching the whole thing.
He's like, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah. There's there's a lot of stuff going on that needs to be explained, and I'm assuming that's what the intention of the next episodes are supposed to do.
Well, I mean, this is the introductory episode. You introduce everyone to the thing,
exactly.
And then you tell the story.
Yeah, you show the elements that will be explained later.
You set the pieces in place.
Yep.
And then you throw the board across the room and tell, no, you all got it all wrong.
Sometimes that's really cool. Sometimes that's just really annoying, depending on how they pull it off. But I'm hopeful. There's a lot of cool things going on. And I do really like the idea of the priestesses working from the outside.
Although it looks like that's not going to be much of a thing after this, because, they can't do much of anything with the new mech.
They couldn't do anything with the mech, but they could add other things.
Yeah. So, we'll see how that
they may
plays
still
out.
have
Also, there's something about people know because media blackouts and the adults are taking care of it. And they can...
Yep.
All right. So it's a very secret thing.
Yep, secret thing. Sort of like, that seems like more of that Evangelion referencing there, or
influence.
Influence. That's the word I was like, I'm missing a word. I just used it, but I lost it. Influence.
Yeah. Yeah, much else.
Yep.
I guess that's it for this one.
Yep.
Sorry, it's a short episode, but yeah.
Go check this thing out while you can.
Yeah, again, you have about this point a little
About a week.
Yeah, about a week at this point when this first releases. So hope you catch it.
Yep.
If you liked what you heard here and you want to listen to episodes that are longer, I promise, you can go to newtoweeaboo.libsyn.com. It's spelled Libsyn. You can check us out there via the RSS feed and subscribe to that. Or you can check us out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Podcasts, and subscribe via any of those, or search for New to Weeaboo to subscribe, all that crap. If you'd like to get in contact with us, you can do so via email, newtoweeaboo@gmail.com. If you have any questions or comments or recommendations or what have you, you do that. And of course, there's our very social media, newtoweeaboo.libsyn.com/contact. You can, see it there and keep up to date with us. I got to update that too. I forgot to add the Blue Sky, because we're on Blue Sky now.
Hey.
Because that's the new one that, full of furry dicks, apparently. We both have our own personal Blue Skies. There's the podcast Blue Sky, so yeah. You got all that.
Yep.
I believe yours is just Alcatraz with the 7?
Alcatraz.net. Mine's just at Alcatraz.net because...
Well, I mean, your username.
Is just Alcatraz.
Alcatraz with a 7, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, with a 7. No underscore.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I make sure.
Yep.
Because I changed mine a little bit because I was able to.
I got my own domain that I can wag.
Good for you. And that's it for this one. Join us next time. We shall be talking about something I just kind of randomly was scrolling through Retro Crush and I'm like, that looks interesting. Let's watch that. I don't know anything about it, though. It's called Key the Metal Idol. I have no idea.
The Metal Idol.
Yep. Don't know what it's about. Hopefully it's not horrible trash fire.
Watch it be. Just our luck.
Or it's just kind of creepy and I don't know. Find out. I just saw it on the list. I saw the synopsis. That looks neat. I don't know anything about it.
So let's find out.
Let's find out about it and hope it doesn't burn me. So that's it for next time. Tune in then and all that stuff, and have fun, I guess, in your last few days of August and whatnot.
Yeah.
I hope. So bye everyone.
See ya.